Understanding how the devil tries to manipulate you is a crucial aspect of spiritual growth and development. The devil, often referred to as Satan or Lucifer, is a fallen angel who seeks to lead humanity away from God and towards sin and destruction. He is a cunning and deceitful being who uses various tactics to manipulate individuals, often without them even realizing it. Recognizing these tactics and being aware of the devil's schemes is essential for building a strong spiritual foundation and avoiding the pitfalls of sin and temptation. One of the primary ways the devil manipulates individuals is through deception. He is a master of lies and half-truths, often presenting himself as a benevolent being who has the individual's best interests at heart. However, his ultimate goal is always to lead people away from God and towards sin and destruction. The devil uses deception to create confusion and doubt, often making individuals question their faith and values. He may use subtle suggestions or tried lies to manipulate people into believing what he wants them to believe, rather than seeking the truth. Another tactic the devil uses is temptation. He knows that every individual has weaknesses and vulnerabilities, and he exploits these to lead people into sin. The devil may use temptation to lure individuals into destructive behaviors such as addiction, greed, or lust. He may also use temptation to lead people into spiritual darkness, encouraging them to pursue false or misleading spiritual practices. Recognizing the devil's temptations and being aware of one's own vulnerabilities is essential for resisting his manipulations and staying on the path of righteousness. The devil also uses manipulation through emotional appeals. He knows that emotions can be a powerful motivator, and he often uses emotional manipulation to control individuals. He may use fear, anxiety, or anger to manipulate people into doing his bidding, or he may use emotional appeals to create a sense of false security or complacency. The devil may also use emotional manipulation to create division and conflict among individuals, often by playing on their fears and insecurities. In addition to these tactics, the devil also uses manipulation through the world system. He is the prince of this world, John 12:31, and he uses the world's values and systems to lead people away from God. The devil may use the media, education, and other social institutions to promote his agenda and values, often under the guise of progress or enlightenment. He may also use the world system to create a sense of normalcy or acceptance around sinful behaviors, making it seem as though they are acceptable or even desirable. To resist the devil's manipulations, it is essential to have a strong spiritual foundation. This includes having a deep understanding of God's word and principles, as well as a strong commitment to living according to his will. It also involves being aware of one's own vulnerabilities and weaknesses, and taking steps to guard against the devil's temptations and manipulations. This may involve seeking guidance from spiritual leaders or mentors, as well as cultivating a strong support system of friends and family who share one's values and faith. Ultimately, understanding how the devil tries to manipulate you is essential for living a life of faith and righteousness. By recognizing the devil's tactics and being aware of his schemes, individuals can take steps to resist his manipulations and stay on the path of spiritual growth and development. This involves being vigilant and discerning, always seeking to understand the truth and to follow God's will. It also involves being humble and dependent on God, recognizing that one's strength and wisdom come from him alone. By taking these steps, individuals can build a strong spiritual foundation and avoid the pitfalls of sin and temptation, living a life that is pleasing to God and fulfilling his purpose.